Lashon HaKodesh, which means the holy language, loosely translated as Hebrew, the biblical Hebrew, I should say, is a perfect language. And when we deal with the perfect languages, every word can have a number of meanings. And so too with the names. As an example, the month of Nisan, which means miracles, has a nun in the beginning, a nun at the end to tell us what? A multitude of miracles, a multitude of Nisim. Elul is an amazing word. It's spelled Aleph, Lamed, Vav, Lamed, and it envelops in that one word the whole meaning, the depth, the concept, what we need to do in preparation to the high holidays, in preparation to Rosh Hashanah. So we'll deal with it in a moment. But right now, please join Levi in saying Tehillim, chapter 100, to thank God for everything. And now we give some tzedakah. Join Levi in giving tzedakah. And now I'm going to share with you what I meant by saying the word Elul. So as I said, Elul, Aleph, Lamed, Vav, Lamed. The month of Elul is the month of preparation towards Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur. The Alter Rebbe in the Torah says that this is the month which is called Melech Basodeh, the king in the field. In fact, there's a whole beautiful song about it. Melech Basodeh, king in the field. Meaning, that's the time when God is accessible. No need for any introductions, no need for any appointments. There's no protocol. There's no one there stopping anyone from entering the inner chambers. Why? Because God is out in the field. He's God without in the forest, basodeh, meaning out there where we are. He's not waiting for us to come to him inside his palace, but he's coming towards us. He's making that first step to come towards us. But it is now our task to reach to him. Now, how do we reach God? Not by an emoji. Doesn't work. We have to give up our own selves. So the word Elul, as it says, refers to 4 words. Ani ledoidi vedoidi li. For the Sephardic community, they put it also in the Ketubah. Ani ledoidi, I am to my beloved, and my beloved is to me. In this case, Ani, we're talking about us. I am the I. I have to make that step towards my beloved. Who is my beloved? Obviously God. And then once we do our step towards him, he responds in kind. And then he comes towards us and he blesses us. Now, interesting, these are the 40 days from Rosh Chodesh Elul, which was this past Friday, Thursday, Friday, second day of Rosh Chodesh Elul. Those are the days where Moshe Rabbeinu went for the 3rd time. He went up to heaven after having pleaded the Jewish case for forgiveness of the sin of the golden calf. God told Moshe Rabbeinu, you're welcome to come back a 3rd time. And now you're going to prepare the 2nd set of tablets, the 2nd Luchot. So for 40 days, once again, Moshe Rabbeinu was up in heaven, lechem lo echalta, as he says, I didn't eat anything. I didn't eat any bread. And I'm sure that there was no cake either. Ma'im lo shosisi, I didn't drink anything. Although on a light note, I have difficulties to believe that Moshe Rabbeinu is sitting with God and they don't have a farbrengen and making a little l'chaim. But this as an aside, Moshe Rabbeinu says, I actually didn't live as a human being. I was transformed into divine existence. I existed purely by divine energy. This is the divine energy that nourished my body, that nourished my life. Nowhere does it say that he had lost weight. Nowhere does it say that they didn't recognize him after 40 days not coming back. Why? Because he was physically nourished by divine energy. And He went up on Rosh Chodesh and he came down on Yom Kippur on the 40th day with a second set of luchos, and this is when God told him, I have forgiven you. Our relationship is back the way it was before the sin of the golden calf, and for that matter, even stronger. Because something, a rope which breaks, and you knot it at a place where it's knotted, it's much stronger than the original piece of rope. But these are 40 days. Now look, something interesting. The 4 words, Ani ledoidi v'doidi li, the last letter of those 4 words is each one a yud, the letter yud. And as we know, the letter yud corresponds to the number 10. 4 times 10, 40. So this is the 40 days where we can create its phenomenal transformation, our relationship with God, to become totally intimate with God. And the result of it is going to be Mashiach, meeting in the Beis Hamikdash. May this happen today.